Love. Well, Rickish, you just took everything I was going to say. So I have very little to say now. I guess I don't have to look at this, but it's with great honor that I'm here tonight as president of Life Chiropractic College West, and with the 50 esteemed doctors who have come to serve, from the vision of Babaji and Sadhguru Mataji down to Dr. Jimmy Nanda and Navjot Nanda. Chiropractic in India is a reality. And it's something that is beyond belief around the world, that a group of doctors can come and give service, selfless service, by giving, doing, loving, and serving from their own abundance, expecting nothing in return, but only to give. And actually, we get so much back in return. We get back so much love and so much energy. And that selfless service is truly a blessing, Sadhguru Mataji. You know, it takes a village to raise a child, and there's a lot of people who allow us to serve selflessly. And I would be remiss to stand up here without having our doctors give thanks to the people who can make this possible for us. Of course, Sadhguru Mataji, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. And to Ashish and Naveen Ji, and the other wonderful saints who are doing seva in our tent. You know, it's truly a blessing. And I have to tell you something that's happened to me this week. You know, in the States, when we have a wedding, we usually invite 150 or maybe 200. A big wedding is 250 people, you know. And with the blessings of Sadhguru Mataji, my youngest daughter, Sydney Page, and her fiance, James Daniel, will be married in the mass ceremony on Thursday. So I want you to know you're all invited. I'll send out the universal invitation through the consciousness, so please come and join us. And my wife and I, Dr. Mary Obestein, are just so pleased that Sadhguru Mataji, that you'll give them your blessings and that they can live a saintly life. You know, in the last year, or since last January that I've been in Mumbai, I've had the pleasure of traveling across the globe. And when I go to different places, I try to get to a Sangat. And, you know, it just happened to be that, you know, I was in Toronto, from the Toronto Sangat to the Melbourne Sangat, to Washington, D.C., to London, UK, and to, of course, the Tracy Sangat in Northern California. And everywhere that I go, I'm greeted with love, and I'm greeted with being open-armed and welcome. And isn't that how saints take care of each other? Isn't that the true selflessness of what Sadhguru Mataji and Babaji have been teaching? Today, with the 50 doctors that are here, we had so many people who came in need of chiropractic care. So many people, children that were carried in, older people coming in. And the changes and the miracles that happened were just incredible. We had people that came to us this week, yesterday and today, that we saw a year ago, came in and told us of the healings that took place. And we get to tell them that we don't do the healing, that the power that's within them does the healing, that Nirankari does the healing, and that all we do is remove interference. We were in the ICU tent today. We were in the special needs tent, taking care of people. And saints, I have to tell you, everyone who were in those tents that helped us take care of the people there, it was such a blessing for us to be able to do that. Because service to humanity is something that we like to do. And I don't know if many of you know this, but we have a very big convention every August in California, over 2,500 people. And this year, by unanimous vote from our board and from the people who picked this, we gave the Service to Humanity Award to Sadhguru Mataji for everything that she's done in carrying the work forward of Babaji and taking care of all the children and all the communities and giving blood and taking blood and making sure that there's enough for people. There's so much that happens, from cleaning the subways to planting the ground. I've said this so many times in my dreams, and I've said this when I was at the Sangats, that I believe in my heart that the Babas before, and Babaji, who that's the Baba that I knew, planted the seeds. And I know that Sadhguru Mataji is the right person, the right guru to be watering the seeds and watch them grow. At our conference, we had so many people there, and we had a big ceremony. And Sadhguru Mataji, she came to us on video, and it was just so beautiful, a standing ovation of 2,500 people plus, giving their thanks to Mataji and the St. Nirankari mission. And I'd like to thank the members of the USA board who were there, President Dr. Rai, the entire social services department of Gobind Singh Ji, Harvaleen Bajwa Ji, and Prem Chowdhury Ji, and of course our designated guest that was sent personally by Mataji to accept the award, Brigadier Chimaji. And it was so beautiful, Mataji. They gave me a big picture of yourself and Babaji. And I have in my office a conference table. And I have this picture of Sadhguru Mataji and Babaji right above my conference table, so that every time when I do work in there, I can look up and I see the two of them guiding me. Also, the team that flew in from all over the United States that set up the exhibition. And it was incredible. If you would have seen, they brought the Fountain of Oneness to California. In fact, the hotel called my office up and said, we don't know what to do. We had a call from Florida, I believe it was, and they need water inside the hotel lobby. And they need this certain kind of a power. And we said, whatever they need, please just do it. And then the next day, or the day before the conference, they said, there's a big fountain that's outside in the hallway of the conference room. We had an exhibition for the Nirankari mission with pictures of all the service trips and the different areas of global outreach that the Nirankari mission does. And it was just incredible. In the Fountain of Oneness, every one of our doctors, 2,500, got to walk by and see what the Fountain of Oneness was. It was just amazing. The unity that was there and the work that we showed that the St. Nirankari mission is doing. And with the blessings of Sadhguru Mataji, Life Chiropractic College West would love to set up a free clinic in Delhi to be able to take care of people with chiropractic care long after we leave here, that we can come and send our doctors continually throughout the year to have somebody there every day to take care. And we'd love to do this in the name of the Nirankari mission. I know this weekend, the weekend is about faith. And I know faith for me is knowing They say believing, I say knowing, and something you cannot see, taste, feel, hear, but it's there. I can't tell you, walking through the grounds, how I felt the presence of Babaji. That we know the formless has energy. And energy is what keeps us going. A year ago, August, I had the blessing of being with my mother as she passed. And I said after she passed, I said to my father, Mom is still in the room, and for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, there were all these indications that my mother was there. When I would drop my dishes on the floor, and my mom used to always say, pick your dishes up. And when I would go to sleep at night, and I would know that my mom was still there. And that same feeling of knowing that is the same feeling that I had today and yesterday as I walk around the mission. And I feel the presence. You can taste the presence and touch the presence and hear the presence. That is what faith is. So do we have to believe, or do we know? Do we know that this world could be a better place to live? Or do we have to believe it? Do we know that the teachings of Sadhguru Mataji will bring about peace in this world through all the actions that we do? Or do we have to believe it? Do we know that every time we take a breath in, that the formless is there? Or do we have to believe it? You see, walking in faith means we never turn back, means we know that we know that we know. And we're reminded continually, and Sadhguru Mataji, I have to say that every time when I'm in Delhi, I'm in Mumbai, I feel it, I know it. And I see that the Sant Nirankari mission, and our doctors are 50 doctors who see that 86,000 meals are served every day at the Langar in our zone, the zone right here. And that it's done with love, and it's done with peace, and it's done with unity, and it's done systematically in a way that everybody is taken care of. And we have one hurricane in the United States, and our whole government can't take care of 30,000 people. And yet here, we're taking care of 1.75 million people because of the faith that we have. The faith that we have in our Sadhguru, the faith that we have in ourselves, and the faith that we have as a family. So I'm truly blessed, and I know that our college is truly blessed to be associated with the Nirankari mission. Our doctors are truly blessed, and I have to tell you that the people who we will be seeing for the next 2 days will bless us even more as we give selfless service, so that we can allow the formless to move through them and have Nirankar do its healing, so that everybody can be free. Everybody can have that faith, knowing that all of us are brothers and sisters on this planet, and all of us are here for a reason. And that reason is to build bridges, piece by piece, and bring unity and love and higher consciousness to the world. Sadhguru Mataji, I thank you so much for all of your teachings. Thank you. Thank you, saints.